Queen Bee leads the MTV VMA nominations.
We've got the meaning behind Selena Gomez's brand new tattoo.
And guess which celebrity couple is expecting?
We've got all of that and more on today's rundown.
Welcome back to the Daily Hollywood Rundown. Misty Kingma and Aaron Robinson hanging out with you guys. And guess what? Madison Beer is stopping by today.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. But before we get there, you have got all of the VMA nominations for us in our top story.
That's right. Clevver's Trophy Life is going to break down the 2014 MTV Video Music Award nominations that came out this morning.
So exciting. Via
Snapchat. MTV loves pushing boundaries. Last year they released all the nominations on Instagram, so really Snapchat was just the logical choice this year. And it's all about the ladies. So leading the nominations is Beyonce with 8.
Oh my gosh, that's
I know.
So many.
Queen Bee, but we're not surprised, let's be honest. After that with 7 nominations is Eminem, a little surprising, and Iggy Azalea, which is so awesome.
Really
she's
surprising.
Such a newcomer. And then other ones that I want to point out is Lorde has 2 nominations, Miley has 2 nominations, and guess how many Ariana Grande has?
2.
3! She has 3!
Yes,
so awesome. So of course the biggest award of the year is Video of the Year.
Of course.
So we got to run down who's nominated for that, and then I want to hear your thoughts, Aaron.
Okay.
So we've got Beyonce featuring Jay-Z, Drunk in Love. Iggy Azalea featuring Charlie XCX, Fancy. Miley Cyrus's Wreckin' Ball. Pharrell Williams, Happy. And Sia's Chandelier. So what do you think about that?
I think there's some really good options in this mix. I do think Sia's Chandelier may win this because it was original, it was unique.
But don't you feel like she's kind of the odd one out here? Like all these other people are super big stars. I mean, Pharrell's the only guy, but these are all huge videos, and Sia's sort of the only not big pop star.
Sure, but I do think this is Video of the Year. I'm thinking like music video wise. I'm a little shocked that we were talking earlier that Lady Gaga did not make a top spot for Best
No, she was
video.
snubbed, which we'll get to. But yeah, I think her GUI video should have been nominated here. I mean, she shot it at Hearst Castle with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Anyways, my prediction for this one is Iggy Azalea for Fancy winning.
Oh yeah, you love that.
I know, I just love the clueless concept. I love that. Anyways, I also want to chat about Best Male Video. I was happily surprised to see that Sam Smith's Stay With Me was nominated. Huge newcomer, British guy. What do you think of him being in the mix with like Ed Sheeran?
He deserves to be there. He's so talented. His vocals are so solid. I'm really excited for his career.
I know. All right, and next up, Best Female Video is odd because it sees Ariana Grande's Problem video with Iggy going up against Iggy here. So who's gonna win? I mean, either way, Iggy might probably take a win here, but a little healthy competition between the gals.
Yeah, I like that Ariana Grande is nominated. I think this is really good for her right now after all this Sam and Cat drama. I'm sure she's very excited. Not only is she getting nominated for 3, she's also performing, so that's huge. So I'm excited to see her. I hope she wins it, even though I wasn't as big of a fan of the Problem music video, I have to be honest, but I'm excited to see her here.
So as you mentioned, Ariana is performing at the show with Zedd, her song Break Free. Also, so far we know that Usher's performing and 5 Seconds of Summer. We'll keep you guys updated on more of that. The show is Sunday, August 24th at the Forum in Inglewood, which it has never been done before, which is interesting. And before we move on, I just want to talk about a few snubs. For sure, Lady Gaga. Britney Spears.
For Work
Bitch. I mean, I don't think Demi Lovato was eligible with her new videos, but
came out too soon.
Yeah, and also, what about Miley? She only got 2 nominations. I feel like her videos were huge this year.
Yeah, they were really popular, but I don't know if in concept, if it was, you know, something that the VMAs...
Wreckin' Ball!
I know, but she was half naked on it. I don't know, it was pretty edgy, but I don't know. I'm shocked, too, that she didn't get nominated for more.
Guess what? We have a really special Throwback Thursday right now.
It is. You guys remember when Madison Beer released her music video for her first single, Unbreakable?
Adorable.
Well, she is in the studio talking about it with us.
OMG, this is so exciting for us. We have Madison Beer in the studio today.
Oh my gosh, and there's so much to talk about, starting with Unbreakable, which was your first single. Your music video just came out a couple weeks ago, and it has all these messages about positivity and like confidence, and I heard that you didn't almost release it, right?
I don't know, we weren't 100% positive how people were gonna react to it, and like, I don't know, I wanted it released really, really badly because of the whole message and stuff. You know, it's very important. I like to make sure everybody knows, like, never to give up, and always to like stay true to yourself, and whatever you're going through, it gets better, and be unbreakable, you know, very like, ooh. So.
Wise words, and you're so young.
Thank you. Yes.
All right, so let's talk about future music, because now we have a taste of it and we want more.
Exactly.
You're recording right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, do we have any idea of when we might get another single?
Well, hopefully, I'm going to be releasing a lot of covers coming up really soon.
Okay. Oh,
so,
amazing.
yes, so I love posting covers. And then single-wise, probably like more towards like end of the year.
I'll take a Christmas present single from Madison.
Yeah, that sounds great. We'll party to it on New Year's as well. And that sort of transitions into your album. Have you been recording? We've seen you in the studio with Justin Bieber. Are you guys having a duet that you're planning? Or is there any themes from the album that you can tell us? Anything?
Well, there's definitely like talks of a collab, hopefully. Not sure with who. Possibly Justin. I don't know. We're trying to figure something out though, because of course it's like a dream, of course.
Yeah.
Like,
and you guys are pals, so why not?
Buddies, you know, big bro. So we've tried a bunch of stuff. We've definitely tried to like see, but if we're gonna do a collab, we want it to be like perfect and really awesome. So
now we just heard an announcement that you are going to be performing soon, right?
Yes.
Okay, fill us in.
So I'm performing at the Arthur Ashe Kids Day for the U.S. Open, and it's going to be like my real first performance.
Huge! So exciting for you!
I'm going to be performing 3 of my songs, and
there are a lot of other people performing too, like Hunter Hayes.
Yes,
McLean.
Love them.
Okay, so we're really excited for you.
I know. You'll just have to come back when your next single comes out.
Yes,
and we'd love to promote it for sure. And that's not all. You're also a spokesperson for Ralph Lauren.
Yes.
Tell us about like what you're working with them on.
Well, basically, Ralph Lauren, I've always loved them. Like all of their stuff, I've always looked up to. And I actually I went on a casting for them. I used to love modeling when I was younger, and I went on a casting for them when I was like 6 or 7, and I shot for them. So like, fast forward like 7 years later, and it's crazy. But so basically what I do with Ralph Lauren is I'm like their brand ambassador, so I kind of just am like helping them promote their stuff. They help me promote my stuff, and you know, it's been like such an honor to be able to work with them. And recently I've been involved with their child literacy program, which is basically they are just really promoting and explaining to kids. And I was just at their fashion show actually, and they had a bunch of kids there, and they were just explaining to them how important it is to read books and to always keep your mind going. So
true.
Yeah, it's important. It's good. You know, they don't really like read a lot of books. I feel like now in elementary school, it's all on like an iPad, but it's important to like pick up a book and.
Yes, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Madison Beer, hug it out. She's amazing. I love this girl. We'll put a link down in the description for her website. You guys can check out everything that's happening with this girl.
Well, Miss Selena Gomez has made her self-love mantra permanent with another new tattoo.
What?
And she has flaunted on Instagram. So she got this 4-inch long tattoo written in Arabic, and it translates to say, love yourself first.
Okay.
Which is kind of the trend we've been noticing on her Instagram. She's been putting out a lot of this like self-love and you put yourself first.
Self-empowerment, take your power back.
So I really like this tattoo. I really like where it's placed. I also didn't realize Selena has a lot of tattoos. I think she had a couple. She's got one behind her on her neck, but she's got like 5 tattoos apparently, which is kind of neat. I didn't know that she had that many. But this tattoo was by Bang Bang, who you remember has done a lot of Justin Bieber's tattoos. And Bang Bang also Instagrammed a photo of Selena and her new ink. And what's interesting is she had been thinking about this tattoo for a long time, according to Bang Bang. He said that she'd been wanting to do it for a while. And they actually did this about a month ago.
Right, and that was when she was with Justin, right?
Or right around that time. So we don't know if it was like while they were back together or post breakup again, but it's definitely an interesting message to have inscribed on your body forever. And for me, I'm glad because maybe it'll just constantly remind her. You know, maybe I think she needs some reminders in her life to constantly be like focusing back on her and her work and what she's doing.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think this definitely confirms she is going through some sort of major transition in her life. We've seen her do a lot of changes recently and sort of try to find herself. And I also definitely think this is in some capacity inspired by Justin Bieber.
You think so?
Yes. We have some baby news and couples news today.
It is true. Shakira may have a bun in the oven.
What do you mean may?
Well, only sources in Colombia are reporting it right now. And you know, when she had her son, she went to her own website and reported it that she was pregnant herself. So we're awaiting the official confirmation from her. But these sources are saying that she's 3 months along, and all of these rumors started buzzing after her performance at the World Cup this year. You know, she had this like red, very sexy outfit on, but a lot of people are saying that it was a very conservative outfit, that she was covering up her belly.
She could have been covering it up. The fringe was kind of loose around here. It was tight to here, but I think she could have been hiding like a teeny tiny baby bump.
Yeah, 3 months along, you aren't really that big, so it'd be easy to hide.
You just look bloated.
I don't even think that this was too conservative, this dress. I thought it was pretty sexy, if you ask me, but maybe according to Shakira standards, it was conservative. But I'm actually really excited about this news. She has said many times that she wants to have a ton of kids, so she and her husband, Gerard Piqué, can have their own little football team.
Oh, so, they will.
So I'm actually really excited about this. And this is happening pretty soon after she's already given birth. She gave birth to her son back in January of 2013.
Right.
So she's popping them out.
Milan is gonna have a brother or sister. What I love is that Shakira is such an inspiration. Can you believe how quickly she bounced back from that pregnancy to going on The Voice, to performing at the World Cup, to putting out this sexy music video with Rihanna? Like, Shakira can do it all and she can do no wrong. She'll probably pop this baby out and be right back on The Voice looking amazing soon. I love it.
Yeah, she's a powerhouse.
All right, this wraps up our Trophy Live edition of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. So, of course, we gotta know, who do you think was snubbed at the VMA nominees this year?
Let us know in the comments, my friends. I hate saying goodbye. It's the worst part of the show for me.
Too bad, Erin.
But we're going to say goodbye now, but no fear. Tomorrow's Friday. We're going to pick a brand new Clevverette, so you guys make sure to stay tuned for that show. Ursty signing out. Thanks for watching.
And then you guys can click this shiny, awesome, neat box to just catch up on yesterday's Daily Hollywood Rundown with me and Erin. And don't worry, we'll see you tomorrow.